Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I thought I would share all of the Pandora flowers that I have in my collection. And when I was getting everything ready for this video, I was really impressed with the variety that Pandora managed to do throughout the years. So let's get started. So in order to make this video not too long, I'm not going to go over all of the names with you, but just leave me a comment below if there's a particular item that you're curious about. So we'll start with what you see in front of you, and these first items here are the birthday bloom collection, and I managed to have all 12 months of the birthday blooms. So I won't go over them in detail with you, but most of these are gemstones, and technically they are a flower, just in a more abstract sense. And then on this charm rod over here, I have some flower spacers. I've got the white daisy and the aloha spacers. Now in this bracelet here, so I have some long retired spacers on here, but these are so large, I don't consider them spacers, but look at the beautiful oxidized detail. It's just gorgeous. So I do have a match to that. And then I've got these retired clips. I want to say they're floral lace, really nice chunky clip, and just cutouts, no CZs. And then moving along, another one of the clips and another one of these retired spacers for a match. Oh, and also the Muranos on here. So the Muranos are the flowers for you Murano. This is one of my favorite shades that Pandora did. So it's kind of like a burgundy with a red flower with the white center. It's really pretty. So I do have a pair of those. And then in this bracelet here, I think there's just one flower charm. And okay, so it might be a little bit of a stretch, but this is Belle and her rose. And the cutouts on the side is a rose. And also if you look inside the charm, there is the rose as well. And in this next group of rings, I've got the cherry blossom bouquet. And one of my pearls did fall out and I was very lucky to be able to glue it back in. And then I have some daisy rings. So this top daisy is like a solitaire ring and it looks really pretty on its own stacked. Or you can wear it like I've shown with the 3 daisy ring below. This 3 daisies frames another ring beautifully. And then I've got an oxidized flower with pearl. And then these are carved roses. They're beautiful. So I've got the black. And then I have this kind of salmon pink, but they call it orange, which is kind of odd to me. That's not really orange. This rose reminder ring, I do have 2 of this one. So I'm wearing the ring right now, so you can see that it does have a higher profile because there is that gold ring that goes around it. And on the gold ring is a little heart, and it's really sweet. I love the sound it makes as it moves around. I have 2 of the cherry blossoms, and there you can see the difference between the enamel. This one's a little bit faded, this one's a little bit more pink, and it seemed to happen with the cherry blossom rings. I'm not sure why the enamel's a little bit faulty, if you want to say, but it's still a really pretty ring. And I do like having both in different sizes. It just makes it a little easier for stacking. And then this big beauty, oh my goodness, I was absolutely thrilled to get this one from the outlet, and it was a great price. It is a statement ring, and look how much chunk this rose bouquet ring has. It's so stunning. I love all types of rings. You know, I know what's in style right now is the more thinner bands, but I like them all. This one, you can see it has the gold detail in the center, and it's just stunning. And another ring that I like is this one on the end here. This one is all the flowers that Pandora put out. So you've got the white primrose, you've got the white daisy, the sparkling daisy, and I can't remember the name of this one in the center. This one's a really nice ring on in summertime. And in here I've got a Locket Petite, and this one has the white daisy petite. So I'm not going to show all of the petites I have, but if they come up. And then this one here has the lace cutout clips. So I do have 2 of those because I like them so much. I picked them up in a 50% off sale. I've got the white orchid right here, and probably on this charm. Yeah, there's a few little flowers on this charm. It's an open work charm. It's really pretty. Lots of detail in that one. And then here is my other white daisy spacer. So those are all the flowers I believe on this bracelet. My favorite clasp opener is this one here. Love this one. And actually I hope to one day get a second one because I like this one so much. I'm always paranoid about losing it or breaking it, even though I think that's impossible. But a fantastic clasp opener. And what's the best part of this clasp opener is it's really thin. So I don't feel like it damages the clips or the clasps when I use it. Whereas the clasp opener now, I don't have it available in front of me, but it's really thick. So I always feel like I'm wedging it pretty hard into that bracelet. So yeah, I prefer this one by far. And then my grandparent bracelet. This one I think has a few little flower charms. Okay, so I've got the two-tone Love Bouquet, and that one's really pretty with all the extra details. And then on the top of the jewelry box is a little bit of a flower pattern there. This beautiful flower center. And let's see, the garden hat, and then I've got the flowers on the bail. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. So much nice detail in these older charms. Here's another birthday bloom and a little flower dangle. It's really petite and very sweet, this little flower dangle there. And that is it. So a few little flowers snuck into this bracelet. Okay, so I've got the next grouping here, and we'll start with this leather bracelet. It has some older charms on here. So I've got the rose right here, and then I believe this one was just called Roses. It's really pretty. And then the old raised flower over here. Love this design. I've got some compose earrings, and this one is the match to that ring I showed earlier. So you've got that dark oxidized flower with the pearls. And I also have this older pair of cherry blossom studs right here. And then the last earrings I have are this studded hoops right here. So it's part of the compose line, so you can just add them to any of the hooks. And these ones are really pretty. They match the spacer that I showed earlier on that bracelet. Really pretty. On this bracelet here, let's take a look. I think there is a flower in the center. Yeah, I've got the little blossom right here. I want to call it apple blossom. It's full of beautiful CZ detail. I like how it folds up. You see that? It's not just a flat flower. It's actually quite chunky. Look how wide it is. But the way they have the petals kind of folding up like that and the unique shape, it's really nice. And then the best part is it repeats on the back. And I think that's it for flowers. Oh, no, not true. I've got this little flower right here, and this one is the blue topaz. It's really pretty, very old spacer from Pandora. Next, we'll look at this two-tone bracelet right here. So the safety chain and the clips are both the flower detail, and you've got that raised gold dots in the center of the flowers. Stunning. These are just beautiful clips and matching safety chain. And then I've got another one of the Flowers for You bouquet. Beautiful two-tone there. And then I've got He Loves Me, I want to call it, or He Loves You, one of those. But this two-tone is stunning because it has a diamond in the center of that gold, and it just goes all the way around. It's just beautiful. And I think that is it. Oh, no, this old two-tone right here. This one's got flowers with the gold in the center as well. It's kind of a spacer size. And then on this charm rod over here, I've got a few flower designs. This first one is one of the extra large charms that Pandora used to do. Let me tell you, this baby is heavy. So this is like the old oxidized flowers. And then I have the dogwood clips in purple. So these are actual clips, like you can see there. And they're really nice. I have a pair of those. And then I have the black and white enamel daisy. Really nice. This one, I think I'm gonna put these together on a black leather bracelet. This next bracelet is a work in progress, and I'm practically showing them all the charms to you guys in my collection videos, but you see this moonstone right here? Isn't that stunning? So some of the moonstones are a little bit brighter than others and just beautiful. Love the oldies from Pandora. This is a two-tone clip. I call it the buttercup clip. I'm not sure what its actual name is, but to me it just reminds me of a buttercup. Look how much gold is in this clip. Isn't that gorgeous? And then it repeats on both sides. This gray pearl dangle has some flowers on the bail. And also this dangle right here, the pearl dangle, also has some flowers on the bail. And this is one of Pandora's most beautiful charms. It's just so gorgeous. And then at the end of the bracelet, this pearl dangle has some flowers there, and it goes 3 sides. And then here's another one of the moonstone flowers. And this is the last grouping of rings that have flowers. This one here is the floating locket ring and currently have a flower inside. I like this design quite a bit, so I very rarely change out the flower. This is the Oopsie Daisy ring, so there was a dangle that matches this, and I do have 2 of this ring. That's how much I love it. So I have a larger size and a smaller size. These are older rings here. They're great for stacking, and it's just a row of oxidized flowers that go around. And again, I have a small size and a large size. And then I've got this oxidized one here that matches the one with the pearl. It's really pretty. This one here is the Daisy Bouquet ring, and it's actually super comfortable to wear. It's very domed, as you can see. Very domed, but it's really pretty. I'm so happy that I do have this ring. And this one here is a nice pastel pink rose. And then of course Nature's Serenity has a few flowers in it as well, and just a stunning ring. And on a charm bar that has some loose charms, I have these 2 flowers here. So this is like the older version as well that I have the extra large charm in. And then I've got this open work, and you can see how it's just a beaded detail. It's really unique. Pandora hasn't done too much like that. They did do this heart like that, and I do like to put these together on a bracelet because they're a nice balance for each other. And the next group I want to share are some items that I have on charm rods. So on this charm rod, I've got some spacers, and I've got the little tiny rose spacers right here, a little bit more abstract. And then I also have 4 of the flowers right here, and these are really nice on it. So next I'll share some Muranos that have flowers on them. I've got the blue Flowers for You here. This one here, I believe they called this gray. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, there's definitely a flower with a little bit of yellow in the center. And then this here is the teal. It's a really beautiful vintage color. And then I've got the purple, and it still has that vintage vibe to it. And then over here, I've got this green. So I originally had a Pandora Panda bracelet designed with these green Muranos, and I might go back to that for fall time. And that's it for that one. And then on this little tiny charm rod, I have these blue Pave Daisy charms that I purchased in the 50% off sale. They're very blingy. I just wish that the daisies were in a different CZ just so that they stood out a bit more. But I haven't designed with them as yet, and I think that's everything on here. And I actually remembered that I have on the Pandora Me, I've got this cute little pink flower right there dangling, and that's the only Pandora Me flower that I have right now. The next 3 bracelets have a few flowers as well. So we'll start at the bottom. This one probably has the most. In this Love Life open work right here, there is some definite flower details at the top, the dragonfly, and then at the back, there's a few extra flowers. These cherry blossom Muranos are gorgeous. And so there's some flowers inside, and they just have a glow about them. These are definitely my top 5 Muranos that Pandora has ever made. And I love them so much that I created this bracelet around these Muranos. So I have 4 of them on here. And then I've got this older charm here. It's got the pearl dangle, and you've got that oxidized outline flower with the pink CZ. At the top, I love this detail so much. Look at that. Wow. And then it repeats at the back. The clips are the cherry blossom clips, of course. And then another one of these gorgeous Muranos. They're a little bit different. You can see how this one's got a little bit more of that darker red, or I'm not sure if that's an orangey red in the center. And this one's a little lighter. And let's see, more flowers. Oh, the cherry blossom dangle right here to go with the other clip, and of course the other Murano. And then I have this open work heart, and it's got the CZ in the center, and it's kind of got that beaded detail as well. This bracelet here is a 5-clip station, and right now I've got some flower clips on here. So I fell hard for that whole cherry blossom set, and I've got multiples of the cherry blossom set because I love it so much. So I've got another one of the cherry blossom clips on here. This one here is the rose, and then I've got in the matching enamel the other flowers. Can't remember the name of these right off the top of my head. And then in the center, I've got some white daisies. So that's what I have for springtime on my 5-clip station bracelet. And this is my captivating bracelet. So it's got the black and gray captivating Muranos on here. And I think this one here is called the open work flower. And then some people call this one the daffodil charm, but I'm not sure about that. There is right here the raised flower. So lots of oxidized oldies on this bracelet. And let's look at the next grouping that I have here. So I've got one of the birthday blooms. This is September, the lapis lazuli. And then I've got here, well, this is cathedral rose, but I don't know if that's technically a flower. I've got the oopsie daisy dangle that matches the ring. And I believe, oh, another one of the birthday blooms. This one is December. And that's it for this bracelet. And of course you knew that this one was coming up sooner or later. So this is my latest design. I'm patiently waiting for a promo because I think I want to get that purple daisy. The more I look at this bracelet, I don't know, something tells me that it should look like a bouquet. I don't usually design in multiple colors. I usually pick a color or sometimes 2 colors. So this is a little bit different for me to have multiple colors on this design, but I'm really liking it. It's just so vibrant and fun. So there's a few flowers on here, of course. I've got the white daisy open work, and there you can see the little bee and the ladybug detail among the white flowers. And then of course I've got this 4-leaf clover. Not sure if that's a flower technically. I've got these older clips on here, the daisy clips. And then of course I've got my beautiful pansies with my little pandas in the middle. And just love these new charms that Pandora released for spring. And then I've got the blue daisy. And this little open work here has some pave daisies as well. This is my Pandora rose bracelet, and I adore this bracelet so much. It's really special for me. So there is a few flowers on here. So like I showed that white daisy open work, they also made it in a Pandora rose version. But what's so special about this charm is they use multiple colors of enamel. So you can see there that really different shade of kind of like a mauve there. And then you've got the pink, and it's just so pretty. This is such a pretty charm. And it looks really nice with this ladybug dangle. And I believe there's more flowers. Yes, right here. We've got the magnolia bloom and rose, and it also kind of ties everything in as well. This is stunning. I got this one in the 50% off sale. So grateful that I found this one. And those are all the flowers on my Pandora rose. And then we have some birthday blooms, and I pulled some of these off of other designs because I want to do a design just with these charms. And I know it's going to be pretty heavy, but I just think they're so beautiful. Probably the most unique shape that I have on here is this October one here, which is the tourmaline rather than the pink opal. It's really pretty. And then, yeah, I've got a few of the other months. So I don't have all of the months of the birthday bloom charms like I do the rings, but hopefully one day. Okay, so a few more to go through with you. This Disney bracelet here has, I believe, a flower clip right here. And it's just a whole bunch of oxidized daisies. And I think that's it on this bracelet design. Yeah, that was pretty quick. This is my fall or autumn design that I've been working on, so it's kind of definitely a work in progress. I'm just taking a look because I know there's a flower in here somewhere. Oh, right here. This is the Lucerne breast cancer charm that Pandora did. And so you've got that flowered motif right there. And then it's just plain on the back, I believe. No, there's a flower, sorry, there's a flower at the back as well. And that is all the flowers I have on here. So this is another one of my designs that I mentioned, so work in progress. I do have one of the, sorry, I have one of these clips here. I had an extra one. So this is a work in progress, and it's, you know, it's also different for me because I'm incorporating a few different colors. On this shine bracelet here, I've got a few flowers. I've got the Edelweiss, and this one is stunning. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong like I do every time. Beautiful, beautiful charm. Look at this. Pandora has never created another one like this. I don't know why. It's because it's actually very popular, and if you have this charm, you want to sell it, it sells very well and very fast. Beautiful. Let's take a look here. I think there are a few other flowers. Yeah, right here. I've got this rose, nice and chunky. And this one has that champagne cubic zirconia in the center. There's also a pink one like this. And that is it for this bracelet. And this is another spring bracelet design that I'm working on. I want to have one vibrant design and one pastel. This one is going to be the pastel. So on the side here of this charm, you've got some flower cutouts. This one's so pretty, so detailed. And then I would be remiss if I didn't point out the flowers in this Murano. This is a stunning Murano that Pandora did. You got those light pink flowers on the branch, and of course the little bees. And these clips are on my daughter's bracelet. I haven't shared this bracelet design with you guys yet, but there are a few flowers on here. So I've got this beautiful flower clip here. So I have the pair of them on here. And I also have an October birthday bloom in October because that is her birth month, and it's really pretty soft pink. This Stacker's Charm Rod has a few of my loose flower charms on here. So at the front here, I have a really old charm. It's just flowers going around with pink CZ. And then this is the bouquet charms. And I love the colors in here, but man, am I struggling designing with these charms. But I will get it. I will accept the challenge and I will get it right. And then I've got these beautiful spacers here. And this is another example of how the pink enamel can change over time. You don't notice it when it's on a bracelet and they're separated by charms, but when you put them side by side like this, you can see this one's a little creamier than this one. And then I've got this little dangle here. It's really nice pastel pink, and it's got a little CZ flower underneath. And that's it for this charm rod. And this last bracelet I want to share with you is absolutely one of my favorite bracelets. This one is so meaningful for me. So I've got a few flower charms on here. Of course, the Trinity spacer in 14 karat gold. Isn't that beautiful? Just so simple and elegant. So I've got a few of them on this bracelet. I also have a duplicate of the Pandora's box because even though it reminded me of my grandma's jewelry box, so I have one on her bracelet, but I also have one because of course it's Pandora, right? So I've also got this beautiful flower charm right here. This is I only have the one clip. Hopefully one day I'll get a second. And in the center of this bracelet, I've got this raised flower right here. And this one has the clear CZs. And then these are flowers as well in this gold charm. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see, there's probably a few more flowers. More of the spacers, and then this is the charm called He Loves Me. So I do have 2 of those, and yeah, that's it for this. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing all the different flowers that I have in my Pandora collection. And please subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment below. I'd love chatting with you guys. And don't forget a big thumbs up. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.